right, so we'll go with Carol Bell first. She says, "Hi guys, hope you're having fun. Question about ranking maps. I'm in Tampa Bay with 3 large cities in a 25-mile radius. A local client is showing in the maps for a few keywords, but only for the keyword." Oops, what just happened? That must be another.
Yeah.
Oh wow, there's a lot of. Holy crap! Never mind. Just realized that there's a ton of questions. Oh, your phone just updated.
It just came
No,
in.
there's mostly comments.
Okay. All right. Cool. Sorry, that just kind of freaked me out. I was like, "Whoa, we got a lot of work to do." All right. So let's get back to Carol's question. Let's see. Okay, a local client is showing in the maps for a few keywords, but only for the keyword, not with a city modifier. What do I need to focus on to get him in the maps for the keyword city, even if it's just for Tampa? All right. Well, first of all, before we answer this question,
She's in RYS Academy.
yeah, she is.
I haven't been in the Facebook RYS Academy. I'm sorry. Ask your question there, Carol. You know, I always take care of you, no matter what. You're a member, and membership has its privileges. So I will take care of you. I'll answer this. It's really simple, and we've been through this before, and we did a webinar on this, and I can show you how that's done. And
Okay.
for those of you guys you should know, RYS Academy is like ranking Google, using Google, and it's working. It was working 18 months ago?
Yeah.
2 years
Still
ago.
works really well.
Still works.
And if you don't want to do it, if you don't want to do all the
It's
work,
been working for ages.
buy the done for you drive
really
stacks.
about
Right,
it.
right, really.
Anyways, let me answer her question because there's something I want to talk about. Hey, Carol, what you should do just to confirm, if you're go to the Google keyword Google AdWords interface and open up the ad diagnosis preview and diagnosis tool, and then start doing some keyword searches. Set your location to Tampa. You may be in Tampa, that's fine, but what I would do is take a look. Like, I've got a lot of clients in various locations, and if I do a search for my local IP with a local modifier, and I look for, like, for example, tree service, Fredericksburg. I'll use that as an example. Tree service Fredericksburg. From my local IP, and I'm not in Fredericksburg, the listings that I optimize don't show in the maps back for me, because I'm searching from a new IP. And this is kind of a newer phenomenon that I've noticed, and it's only because I'm being in AdWords that I found this out. But if I go into the ad preview and diagnosis tool and I set my IP to Fredericksburg, or my location to Fredericksburg, and then I do a search for just the general keyword, or the general keyword plus the local modifier, it shows up. So it's almost as if Google is localizing the results to where, like, if you're searching from a foreign IP or an IP not located in that city, that they're going to show you different results. Now, I don't know that that's your case. I'm just saying you might want to investigate that a bit, because it may be that you are listed. I don't know that. I'm just saying it might be that you are listed, but you're just not seeing it. That's just one thing that you can check. The other thing Marco said for real is doing drive stacks, and I know she's in RYS, so
Yeah.
but doing drive stacks of that should help. Also, make sure that you're doing the IFTTT model. You should be, I know, because you're a mastermind member as well. And continue publishing posts. Make sure that you're mentioning the various cities. I just read the rest of your question, that your service area covers 3 cities. You're not physically located, or the business is not physically located in Tampa. But what I would do is make sure that your site, the customer site, the client site is siloed out. Have location categories. Right. Make sure that you publish posts within those location categories. So, for example, Tampa, and then mention Tampa within the content itself. And have it published within that category, and make sure that's going out to the IFTTT network and being published to the Google Local Play page. If that makes sense, because that's going to do. It's going to start to reinforce that Google Local listing with content, with the mentions of those keywords and those locations as well. Now, it's not something that's going to, drive stacks can help very, very quickly, but IFTTT model is going to take some time. Obviously, the more you publish, the more frequently you publish, the faster the results should be. Okay, does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm also thinking that crowd search, some click-throughs.
Yeah, that's another one. Crowd search would help.
I'm not going to say how, but in RYS.
Oh, I lost it, Adam.
But yeah.
Let me see your event page again.
Some crowd search with some modifiers, and it should be good to go.
Yeah, crowd search has that local map search function now, and it works well, but you don't want to go crazy with that, because you can raise a red flag if you go heavy on click-throughs. 2 things. Do the maps click-through, which is if you need some more training on this, Carol, we can do this in the mastermind next week. We'll be back next week. We have a mastermind scheduled for next week. We can cover this more in depth. By the way, speaking of that, just post this question. We will get more in depth with this for you in mastermind next week. So post it on the mastermind events page. I created that on Monday, so it's available in there. That said, for everyone else, using the maps ranking feature in crowd search, that's going to help for keywords, but also you want to improve site weight. In order to improve site weight, you want to set up some navigational search queries or navigational search CT spam, click-through spam, right? And so that's basically searching for the brand name, reinforcing that. Plus, you can send some referral traffic through some of your IFTTT properties that end up clicking through to the site. That's going to help too, because that increases site authority, if that makes sense. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
All right, what's next?
Plenty to work with.